Hey guys, just wanted to hop on in here real quick. We have a bunch of new coaches that are going to be coming in and are already coming into the team. So first of all, welcome. So wonderful to have you here. There's a lot of training you guys are going to be doing in the next couple weeks. So visit teambeachbody.com, log in, go to your coach office. There's a coach tab, sign in, follow the tabs to training. And complete that. I then also tagged you in this group in the pinned post for extra training that was given to us by Misfit Republic, which is our upline team. It's a really big team of thousands of coaches, and the training is phenomenal. So I wanted to do a vitals check-in here because here's what I know to be true. When we are working a business, it's really, really important to stay really focused on the purpose and the mission of the business, which in this team, the team is called Meta Movement. The tagline for this team is live your love. Live a life that you love. Live the expression of your love. Live love, basically. Be that for yourself and be that for other people. And the vital behaviors that Beachbody gives us for business, I think are vital, period. Like for every facet of our life. And we might be doing some of them, if not most of them, but I know the majority of us aren't doing all of them. And when you drop one of them, that's when shit starts. That's when you start to feel disconnected. That's when you start to find like you're not connected to the business as much. You're struggling in the business. And the one that I see people drop the most often is personal development, which is like, why of all the ones to drop, that would not be the one. For those of you who are new and who don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to 4 vitals, there's an ambulance headed in my direction, so I'm just gonna like move out of the way so I can give this person free passage. Oh, they're not even coming in my direction. Okay, so when I'm talking about the 4 vitals, I'm talking about number 1 is being a product of the product. These are the 4 pillars that the company hands down to us, and they are essential for you having success in your business. Be a product of the product. That means do your workouts, follow a program, commit to a program and follow the program. Drink your Shakeology, eat your beach bars, whatever it is that you are experimenting with that's a product that this company provides, engage with it and experience it for yourself. Before you're going to start sharing what you're doing or talking about it, you've got to know what it is that you have. And that's a huge part of having integrity as a coach. So be a product of the product. Do the things that this company is based on. Follow the nutrition plan, follow your program, and try the products, experience them so that when people come to you and ask you questions, you know what you're talking about. The second one is personal development. That means that every single day you should be either reading 10 minutes or 10 pages of a personal development book, a business development book, a spiritual development book, or listening to podcasts or listening to videos on YouTube that are inspirational. And this is essential, you guys, to retrain your brain. Most of the time when people are checked out of the business, it's because they're not doing personal development. That's the one they drop. They're not listening to people who are feeding their mind. They're listening to the radio or they're watching reality television, and they're completely putting aside this really essential component of brain training. The same way that fitness is exercise for your body, personal development is exercise for your brain. And if you're not doing it, you are going to suffer. You're going to feel more negative. You're going to find yourself disconnected from your business. You're not going to want to talk to people because your mindset's not going to be in the right place. If you need a recommendation for a good book to start with, ask in the team page. That's what the team page is for. It could be a business book. Right now I'm reading on leadership because I've already mastered the very basics of this business. So what I need to grow on now is how to be a better leader to you guys. So that's what I'm spending my time reading. Every single morning I'm reading a book on leadership. Right now I'm reading Being a Positive Leader by John Gordon and how to be a positive leader. And I was also reading High Performance Habits by Brendon Burchard, which is on leadership as well, on high performance. So that's the season that I'm in my life. But where you are as a coach, especially if you're a new coach coming in, is going to be completely different than where I am. Right now, leadership is not the focus for you. It's getting the basics of the business down, getting consistency in your business. So things like the compound effect, the entrepreneurial roller coaster, the slight edge, Jab, Jab, Right Hook. These are all books that will get you started on how to show up on social media, how to share your story, and how to get your business going. You've got to be reading it, whether it's on audiobook and you're listening to it while you're driving, or you're spending a couple minutes in the morning reading. Whatever it is, you've got to be doing that thing, because if you're not doing that thing, I can pretty much guarantee you that your mindset is going to suffer. So do not drop the ball on personal development. That's like freaking super, super key to your continued success. The third one is inviting. Now, if you are doing number one, which is being a product of the product, and you're feeling really good, and your energy is high, and your belief in the products and the systems is really high, and you're doing number two, you are doing your personal development, you are feeding your mind with things that are nourishing and make you feel really good, then inviting is going to be real easy. Inviting is not going to be hard, because you will be in love with the products because you're using them. Your mindset will be awesome because you're feeding your mind. And you will feel pumped about talking to people. Like, when you feel really good, it's almost impossible for you to not want to share what you're doing. But if you're not doing number one and you're not doing number two, inviting people to join you is going to feel like the biggest task in the universe, because you're not going to have the belief. You're not going to feel pumped. You're not going to naturally want to do it. So you've got to have 1 and 2 down before 3 can come to you naturally. And then number 4 is recognition, and that's shout outs. Like when I welcome a new coach to the team, or when I shout out one of our challengers for doing really well, or one of you guys for showing up for yourselves. We try to do recognition every team call, every Wednesday when we have a team call, Wednesday night, 9 p.m. EST. We try to include a piece of recognition in there because we want to recognize your efforts and how you guys are showing up for yourselves. Okay, so those are the 4 vitals. Number 1 is being a product of the product. Number 2 is personal development. Number 3 is inviting, connect, share, invite. And number 4 is recognition. Again, number 3, which is connect, share, invite, is going to feel impossible if you are not doing 1 and 2. So please be diligent about your 1 and 2. Do not drop the ball on those 2. This entire business starts with you. If you are not taking care of you, if you are not making yourself a priority, if you are not making sure that your needs are being met physically and mentally, emotionally, you won't feel excited about inviting other people. You're not going to feel excited about reaching out to people and finding new friends and offering what you have. It starts with you. And so this was really on my heart, and I was like, I've got to share this, because that is what this business is about. This business isn't hard, you guys. It really is not. It's so easy when you are doing the vitals. When you are doing them, when you are doing your personal development every day, when you are taking care of your body and nourishing yourself, you are so freaking pumped to talk to people. It becomes mega easy to show up. And I have a toddler and I'm home with him all the time. I don't have all the time in the world, but my business is successful because I do the primary things that matter. I do those first 2 relentlessly. And the second 2, or the last 2, I incorporate them into my schedule, however best I can. All right? It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to get done. That's it. Done is better than perfect. Please remember that. So if you have any questions on the vital behaviors, if this is your first time listening to them, please post below. If you need a recommendation for a good book or audio podcast, we all listen to them and read them. Please ask below. I'm happy to help you guys with that. But please be real honest with yourself doing a vitals check. And if you have to have a spreadsheet, make a spreadsheet for 21 days and check off all your vitals that you're doing every single day so that you can build a consistency around it, then do that. Do that. Do whatever you need to do in order to make sure you're being consistent. In fact, just do a spreadsheet and a checklist for the first 2 vital behaviors. For 21 days straight, check off that you're listening to personal development or reading personal development every day, and that you're working out and following your nutrition plan and drinking Shakeology. If you just did those 2 for 21 days, I guarantee you the second 2 will just show up naturally, because that is how it flows. That's why they're ordered the way that they are. Okay? So I love you guys. Have a fantastic Tuesday. Go kick butt.